I'm Georgia Schreiber. I'm the Linkage Coordinator at the Alameda County Public Health Department in a small program called the Linkage to Care program, which is part of the Office of AIDS Administration. One of the main parts of my job is to match clients with one or many of the variety of excellent service providers based on their needs, subculture, or identity. So there are two main ways I get referrals of people who might have fallen out of care and need to be offered linkage services. And one of them, the main one, is when a provider, a medical provider, realizes somebody isn't coming to their appointments and they just want to make sure they're okay. They can talk to us confidentially about asking for our help to find somebody. So I can look for people who have fallen out of care with a certain doctor, but also through word of mouth, and that's why I do talk to sometimes church groups and community groups to get the word out about these services. And also sometimes we've used peer navigators, which are people living with HIV or AIDS who want to help on a volunteer basis. Homelessness is a good example of a common and multifaceted barrier to care for people living with long-term chronic illness or condition like HIV. When people do not have a place to live, it can make keeping track of medical appointments difficult. It can make it hard for medical providers and service providers to find a person because there's no address. It can make people's personal safety a continual problem where you might get assaulted or robbed. You're more risk than a housed person on a daily basis. It could be hard to take care of managing medication because you might not have a way to store them on a daily basis, or they might get lost more easily. Another problem with homelessness, sometimes mental illness can be compound problems of homelessness. Each of these things, if you're homeless and you have mental illness, or you're homeless and you have no family support, each thing compounds the barriers to care. Other problems with living with homelessness is, of course, living outside and being exposed to the elements and other people can be just erode one's personal health. Aside from, of course, how it may make it harder to remain linked to care because you're hard to reach by people and you might have a hard time organizing your life. If people will call me, I can then meet them wherever they want, at a shelter or at a park. And then I think just showing up is a vote of confidence. My impression is that it means a lot to people. That I've heard people say, "It's amazing that you came out here." You know, I mean, that I actually feel very heartened that the health department has a little program, and a few of them actually, that will find people who cannot on their own or will not come to the doctor. So we care about everybody is the message behind that. And then, you know, we still have to offer but not force services. My name is Georgia Schreiber and I work with the Alameda County Public Health Department, and I do my role in linkage by being available to people who have fallen out of care with their provider. So if you don't have a doctor to address your HIV, or you had one and you don't anymore because possibly you lost your insurance, or you moved, or you were incarcerated for a while, or you had a reason why you don't want to go to that same doctor anymore, I can help you assess your situation and come up with some alternatives that would work for your lifestyle so that you can have another HIV provider and maintain your health to the best of your ability. You can come to my office, which is the 3rd floor of 1000 Broadway in downtown Oakland, and find me even if you don't have an appointment, between 10 and 5 are the best hours, and I will sit down with you and we can talk about what you need and what works best for you. I can help you work out your transportation needs, insurance, and find referrals to food sources, housing, and clothing. So anything that could be a supportive need to get you so that you can focus on your health care again.